Babcock and Miles name is reference to a merchant that used to be here in Red Lodge back in the turn of the century. And in the 30s they disbanded and went their merry ways, with Babcock moving to Billings and ultimately forming what is now referred to as the Babcock Theater. Anyhow, so Drew and Karen felt that it would be of historical significance to rename Babcock and Miles and bring it back to Red Lodge. So there actually is no Babcock or Miles, which we hear weekly. Which one are you? Are you Babcock or are you Miles? And back in the turn of the century, when there was a Babcock and Miles here in Red Lodge, this building, it was actually the local brothel. And we've actually named one of our custom coffee blends after Madame Blanche, and so it's Blanche's Blend is a custom roast chair. Karen Porth is a neurologist and she practices in Minneapolis, and Drew is an architect by trade, and he's, as we refer to, the big boss here at Babcock Miles. So, other staff members, you have Liz Frazier. Liz is our cheese gal and spice gal, as we refer to her. Her husband Bob is our cheesemonger down in the basement. He's responsible for receiving, cutting, chopping, wrapping up cheeses, keeping the inventory current. Kevin is our beer guy and also our tall plant watering guy. He's the tall guy, so he got the job so he could water the plant up on the top there. My responsibilities here are predominantly for the wines, the wine buyer. We currently have about 650 different wines. And back on cheeses, we typically, the lowest our inventory will go is about 35 different selections of artisanal cheeses. We like to ideally be between about 50 to 55 different cheeses on any given day. In advance of the Fancy Food Show in February of 2011, they selected Babcock and Miles as their spotlight retailer for the show. And so we were pretty excited. It was kind of a wonderful opportunity. We're just a six-man show here in 1,500 square foot store in a resort community of 2,600 people on a big day. And we felt honored to be selected. And it's actually been pretty beneficial for our business, not so much in ways that we originally had anticipated. We thought, gee, a lot of our customers, new customers, will find us and it will drive our business. And while that didn't happen, the other side of the business model was that a number of vendors, distributors, importers, producers, they found us. And we were introduced and continue to be introduced to a host of whole new products. So that's been pretty cool. We're pretty excited about many things we've never found on our own. So we got our name out there in a good way, and they found us.